Where's my bar? Where's my bar? Okay, so you can see me, right, Blue? By the way, welcome to the stream. Okay. This is interesting. Normally, there's like a bar on the top right of my screen for... because that usually is my indicator of whether or not my stream is working properly. Hmm. Alright. I guess that's just not gonna be there. Well, awesome. So if my stream comes out on me, please inform me so. In the middle of doing something. So before I go back to working my ass off on that giant thing. Alright, all the dirt there. Wood and wooden-like objects. Stones. Actually, I think I'll take all the flowers out of here and put them somewhere else. Okay. Let me go here. Throw this random bed here. Okay. Ah, I need to go harvest some diorite. Diorite. So how you doing, Blue? Hanging out. Fair enough. This thing? What's this thing? Phone? Laptop? Like, are we talking about, like, the device you're trying to watch on? Hmm. Latex. Oh, LaTeX. So I'm guessing like a computer program? Since I'm not fully up to date on tech, kind of. Well, I appreciate you coming and hanging out while you're working with do whatever the hell the thing is. Hopefully you can figure it out. Document preparation typesetting system. Interesting. Okay, so it's kind of like a... It's a spreadsheet, but more for like in... Like actually like having words with the document. So that way it doesn't look so goofy. It's like a Word document. Ah, okay. Now I understand much better. Okay, so you're... you literally have to write everything. Fair enough. Yeah, I give you credit, man. I'm not tech savvy, so I'd be completely lost in that situation. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I need to get some pickaxes. Yeah, that's, buh. That's all I gotta say to that. That's not set up like with what you're used to working with. Big old pile of gay. Didn't mean to split those up. So basically fun stuff for college. Right? College. I have trouble paying attention sometimes. Plus with, you know, as many people joining the Misfits as there is, I've not been able to keep track of some of the conversations. So. Okay. I couldn't remember if you were in college or like some sort of tech school. Alright. Forgot to grab roofing tiles. Which is, I use andesite for that shit. How do I want to do this? These. Those out of the way. Now we have access to the roof without having to get in the way of doing the tiles. The biggest game. Okay, that's what I figured I did. No, I'm not a college guy. I fucked around too much in high school to be able to go to college. Well, I mean, I could probably do it now, but there was no way I was gonna get into college with the way I was in right after high school. Carter's here. My reason wasn't depression. I just Oh, right. I forgot to put time zone. I'm Eastern. Yeah, no, the reason I didn't do so well in high school and everything was because, well, at least in high school, I can't say now, but smarter than everybody. Like, too smart for my own good type smart. So my teachers had to deal with me, you know, not doing homework when I was getting A's on all my tests. But yes, welcome to the stream, Carter. um, so. But yeah, it's one of those things of it's good to know that you're not in the same mindset as you were before. But yeah, I found out I'm not a classroom person. I need to do stuff with my hands. I retain information better if I'm doing it by hand than learning through a book. But yeah, so. I need more dark oak, but I don't want to get too distracted. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. Great and distinguished one who can be in. Yeah, I don't think I could beat Blue in mathematics. From what I've seen. Dad, I wouldn't say that. I can fix stuff, but a lot of the times it's usually obvious stuff that I work with, so. And technically I'm not a mechanic, I'm just a tire tech. I don't have any certifications. Hmm. Fucking dogs. Alright, switching tasks. So, but yeah. That's not how she was laying earlier. Well, things about looking over at the monitor for the little one. Just like, huh. That's not how you were a little bit ago. It's not at all. Like, her head was facing this way on the crib. Now it's facing this way on the crib. I think she's developed my sleeping ability, which is tornado style. Part of the reason why I tend to wake up with pinched nerves in my shoulders, because I'm sitting there flip-flopping and end up finally resting in a way that my body is not okay with. And of course my wife, you know, she's good at massages, but she can only do so much. So to be fair, I know babies don't really understand how things work, but I swear that kid's gonna have very powerful legs. She sits there and does, well, what is basically her dance moves, but equates to, I'm doing squats over and over again. to reallocate all this fucking dirt. Yeah. I used to use one of those a lot. Part of the reason why I'm good at, you know, holding on to shit when I can't see where it is. Which is very useful when you lose something and have to retrieve it from forgetting to use it. Well, maybe she'll start using it more with, ow. With everyone posting on working out and everything. I mean, I can't make any promises, Carter, but hopefully others will inspire her to do more. Not that there's anything wrong with boots, it's just a little inspiration on physical workout is just, you know, because, tell you this, saying to bribe people to, I mean, you do you, but, inspiration from people around you is very important on getting, you know, stuff done. Also, you know, having somebody to make sure you're doing that stuff is also important. It's part of the reason why I'm green inspiration. This fucking dirt. I don't feel like building massive land structures at this point. And I gotta clear out, trying to level out the area in the village so that way it, you know, back stamp books. I mean, money does get stuff done. Ah! Fucking hole. I mean, part of the reason I'm back. Not because I'm trying to make money, just because money helped me get back into streaming, because AT&T is a bitch. Like, me and Kim think our internet is slower than it was before, which wouldn't surprise me. I haven't since that conversation, which I believe that conversation was last night, so. You also gotta use the right, speed test site, because depending on the speed test site, certain ones are paid for by, internet companies. That one! I couldn't remember the name. I knew it was something ridiculous. Yes. The algorithm. No, I don't need the gold. Damn it! Put the gold back. That. Turn that all into sticks. Okay. Yeah, that's why it's like I wouldn't be surprised if they slowed down the internet since, you know, it's been 2 years since we moved in. And we don't have any sort of special bundle with them anymore, so, you know, we're not priority customers. So my coworker was talking about when we eventually switch to hopefully an internet provider that has better speeds, which I'm still kind of looking around just to double check. But whatever bundle we sign up for says that once we start to get close to the end of that bundle, to call them and threaten that we're gonna leave because it's gonna cost too much money. Tennessee Regional. That's my problem with most internet companies, the fact that they aren't. None of them want to upgrade their infrastructure. Yeah, I know. We didn't do that with AT&T, and then when we tried to get them to lessen our internet bill, the lady was like, "Yeah, here's this bundle with TV and internet," and it's like, that's gonna cost more. Well, technically, no, it won't, because blah blah. And it's like, the bill is going up. It means that it's not cheaper. All those things where it's like, if I really wanted to be an asshole, it's like, I want number lower. Make number lower, please. Not number higher. I know it's their job to sell stuff, but yeah, that's the other thing, is being stuck in an area where you only have the one provider. I think we have access to 3. I know Xfinity is one of them. I haven't fully looked into whether or not Spectrum. But yeah, that's for later. We're a little focused on getting caught up on other things. Not to mention, yeah, I know our usage cap, I think, is like a terabyte? I don't remember. It's one of those things where it's like, that's part of the reason why I try not to download too many games at once. It's part of the reason why I have a selection of games that I call my streaming games. Yeah, I would imagine that there'd be a problem if the one provider that you have to deal with would have a cap. Because, yeah. Rural living. It always makes me wonder what, my dad's old school and doesn't have internet in his house at all. So it makes me wonder what type of internet he could get out where he's at. I'd imagine it's probably good since he lives like just a few quote-unquote blocks away from the casino. Because, you know, a rural block is much different than a urban block. Or a city block at that. No, that's my favorite thing though, is the fact that he lives near the highway. So when it's hunting season, one of the things he's got to make sure is that, well, the animal is not, well, the path of his bullet isn't going to go towards the highway. Because two things. One, shooting towards the highway, bad idea. And depending on the angle, on the other side of the highway is a propane tank depot. Yeah. No, my dad is fully aware of pretty much any law that deals with shooting guns and hunting. Of course, that hasn't stopped him from getting... He's only been ticketed once as a quote-unquote poacher. He goes frogging. And on his birthday, he got ticketed for being one frog over. The only time I've ever heard of him running into a DNR officer and getting ticketed. Yeah, at least in the state of Michigan. I don't know if it could be different for other states. But for Michigan, I think it's like it's 20 for every person in the group. So there were a couple times when I was younger that my dad would drag my ass out onto the boat to just, well, be there. Yeah, I want to say it's 20 per person. At least in Michigan. Like I said, I don't know if it's different for other states. So. Yeah, no, my dad pretty much, I want to say it's normally from like the middle of spring to towards the end of summer. He'll go out frogging and stockpile it up for his he does an annual fish fry, usually around 4th of July. So yeah, It's not something that I go out of my way to get, but, you know, since it's a once-a-year thing, it's not... Not to mention, part of my issue when it comes to fish as well, buying fish anywhere else, it's all about how they bred them. My dad is very good at making his breading for fish, so it tends to be very light breaded. So instead of, you know, you're tasting oil and breading, you're usually just tasting the meat. So, but yeah, no. Yeah. Now, part of that is the reason that my dad's good at breading is because of the fact that the whole family fish fry thing has been a thing since before I was a thing. Started with my grandpa, and then after my grandpa passed away, my dad took it over. Basically, after my grandpa passed away, my dad became the patriarch of the family. It's very rare if we have catfish. But that's because, you know, we don't exactly go out of our way to catch catfish. What's up, Valiant? Yes. Never seen how my dad does his breading, mainly because of the fact that I'm usually not there by the time. Going too fast for the game. So. So how was work, Valiant? Kia. Eh. Okay. So the classic... Oh. Basically busy around the time that it's available for regular members, and then obviously the people getting out of work. I understand people needing to get stuff done, but when you get out of work and it's 6 o'clock and Sam's Tire Center closes at 7, don't think you're gonna get in. For those of you that don't know the logic of Sam's Club people. No, it's raining. So, yeah. Yeah, I felt like doing a chill stream tonight. Because Kim had stuff to do. Nice that wait, what? The 5 p.m. appointment ordered the wrong size when they knew what size they had. So as in, like, they ordered the wrong size because they wanted a different size on, but didn't know that we follow a specific guidelines to put in stuff on? You know, Carter, that happens a lot. People are very dumb about that. And we gave them a quote and told them to double check. Awesome. I bet that was fun. Yeah, the issue with that is because we're part of a corporation, they don't like changing things too much. So if it's not in any of the books that we have, it's usually a no-go. Which is understandable because, you know, since we're part of a fairly large organization that people find they need to try and weasel some sort of money out of you. Yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Like, so much worse. So much worse. The rib size is different. It should be fine. Stupid people. Okay. I Every time stuff like that happens, it's just like, no thank you, I don't want to turn on the lady that talks. I freaking am Microsoft and their speech activation crap. But yeah. My favorite thing, though, when it comes to dealing with people with tires is, like, it's not fixable. Why? Because your tire is bald. Doesn't mean you can't fix it. Don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Of course, dealing with stupid people is Carter's job. Sometimes. Probably more than often. Yeah, so. Sounds like lots of fun for work coming up. Of course, those 6-day stretches suck. Nice. good to hear, Carter. I hope you do get it back and, you know, deal with less suckage and get more money. Not at this point in the year, Carter. I'm not worried about AC. If you're talking about me. At this point, like, it has not been bad here as of late. But I think we've gotten lucky with the fact that it's rained quite a bit. Blue, you're worried? That's weird. Yeah. No, thank you. Holy shit. No, Blue. No bueno, Blue. No bueno. No bueno. You keep that level of heat the hell away from me. Duh. Yeah, that's a very hard no from me on that type of heat. Thank you very much. Ugh. You gotta realize, I live in Michigan. Humidity is a thing. Like, always. So, no bueno. Actually, I think I'm gonna change this. Because I think I might put the doors to these two rooms here, so that way it opens it up. Oh yeah, no, it's still 103 degrees. Doesn't change that fact. Just no. Ugh. AC, AC, AC. It's alright, when I'm using my phone, well, my fat thumbs take over. So. Right there. Okay. Gonna get this. Put 2 there. Okay. Okay, so that is too high. Boop, 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 boop. Do 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 do. Ah. Do. Whoops. Ah. Didn't know that. Just waiting for chaos ensued. From me causing your dog to freak out because of boop. Okay. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Alright, let's see. Need to get a lot more andesite. Alright, let's... Yeah, this is probably the most extensive building I've ever done. I usually do walls, and that's about the biggest I ever go. You. You. Okay, so not you. Actually, wait. At doors. There's no beds in there. Okay. Hi, cat. Yeah, no, Valiant's played with me enough to where I can tell you, this is probably the biggest I've ever gone with a build, but that's mainly because I just haven't thought of doing a bigger build, so. Like, I thought the library was going to be library / alchemy, potion brewing place / map making. I thought that building was going to be annoying, which was more annoying to get the materials for it. Which this isn't proving to be any better, so. Let's see. I put a fence there. Interesting. Crap, I put a fence there. That means I should probably do a crossbar. Let's go see if I can find some more of these, stonemasons. That's a oddly placed farmer. Another worker and butcher. Armor master fisherman. Cartographer. Nobody. Weapon smithy dude. Hey. Nobody. I feel like I have less villagers than I should have. This is not good.
Huh?
With that, I think it's time to actually build the stonemason building. So...
Huh?
Gray glazed terracotta. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Guess I'll take a stack of wood just in case, and probably should take a door. Take this. And these. Yeah, let's make a couple bed. 3 beds for the 3 saws that'll eventually be in there. Okay, now to figure out where... do a 5 by or a 7x7? And then we'll make the outside have some stuff to it. There's that. Yeah, building a guild hall, rebuilding a village. It's not an easy task. Ender eye blocks. Oh, yeah. I didn't even noticed that. I just figured because it's gonna be the stonemason house. Try to give them more of a kind of a stonework look to them. So I think I'll go get some more wood.
Huh?
I think I'm gonna build a second layer to it and actually try to do what I've been doing, which is building kind of a double layer house for all the merchant-like characters. That's gonna get moved to more of the centralized area, so that way they congregate. Let's see. They don't... I wish I could assign them specifically to houses, but unfortunately they don't do it the way I want them to. Because I would prefer to have them live in the house that has their stuff around it, but they don't do that exactly. Got a message on my phone from somebody I haven't talked to in a bit, asking me to share a link. I have a feeling this is spam. But it might not be. I'll check it out after the stream. No, Facebook Messenger, because I use my phone to keep track of chat. So I have a little okay, it's to help produce somebody's show. It's not like a random fucking link. It's their significant others helping produce a show, so it's like I doubt a hacked Facebook account would have that as their thing. But I could be wrong. Yeah, not so bad. Eh. Yeah, basically, I use Facebook to keep track of family. That's pretty much the only thing that I use Facebook for, is to keep track of family. Because I have a very large family, and it's the easiest way to keep track of everybody. But to be fair, I'm also still one of the more smarter family members when it comes to the internet. Like, I feel I'm computer illiterate, but some of my family members make me seem very, very intelligent. Like the one cousin that I used to hang out with on a regular basis. Thanks to him, I get a lot of family members saying, hey, you know, I'm proud of you. And it's like, I haven't really done anything while you grew up. It's not exactly something to be proud of, but okay. So, hmm. Yeah. So, let's see. Do. That for railing. Traveling trader. Let's see what this guy has. What unique items do you have, sir? Rain coral, kelp. Interesting. Your items are interesting, sir, but not purchase worthy. Unfortunately. So. So yeah. Do. Let's see. Alright. So besides lighting, that place is fairly done. Alright. I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the night, so let's yeah. Let's raid some of Mr. Juliet Whiskey. He's playing Destiny 2. So love you guys, appreciate you coming out and watching. Let's send some love to Juliet.